Now we're going into layer 5. So the first chakra, we're going back to the first chakra. That's the root. Layer 5 within that chakra. And this focuses, now we're going to focus on ancestral cultural beliefs around survival and safety. So it holds inherited family patterns around survival and scarcity and fear, right? So pictures in this layer is going to contain traumas passed down through generations regarding physical safety, financial struggles, or displacement. This is where you're going to find that picture that says, "Oh, money doesn't grow on trees," right? That's like an example that keeps going down from generation to generation. Um, Type of comment. That's where you will find that picture. So it's energetic imprints from family and ancestral patterns that influence physical survival and material life, right? So these beliefs can be passed down through generation and may manifest as subconscious blockages, right? So you might be able to recall some of your grandparents' things that they used to say. So it would be stored here if it has to do with survival and maybe even money. So healing this layer is you're going to clear ancestral trauma or limiting beliefs about security, abundance, and safety inherited from the family line. So really clearing this layer is going to help release ancestral fears and survival instincts that, really no longer serve you. Now, layer 5 in the second chakra, and that's the sacral, is going to focus on inherited beliefs, traumas, and patterns from family lineage regarding sexuality, intimacy, emotional expression, and creativity. So, this layer contains inherited beliefs and culture programming about, sexuality, emotional expression, and creative ability. So the pictures and information in this layer may include family patterns of shame and guilt, repression or fear surrounding sexual energy and creativity. And I would even add in the information and pictures is going to be grief as well. The the emotion of feeling grief. So these beliefs, of course, are going to be passed down from family and societal expectations. Now, healing this layer, so it's going to clear the layer and release inherited blockages, allowing for greater personal freedom and creative expressions. Now, layer number 5 in the third chakra is going to focus uh, it carries inherited patterns of self-worth, power dynamic, and personal authority passed down through generations. So, dynamic of power and authority, like in a relationship, is going to contain inherited or cultural belief about personal power, leadership, and success. So, this is where you might find pictures related to uh, jobs of a man and a woman. Women's supposed to do this and man's supposed to do that. And in our society, we find that sometimes because women have certain pictures in this area, they do, label. Women should be doing, like, let's say women should be in the kitchen and the men should be taking out the garbage. Stuff like that would be in this pictures in this layer. So the pictures and information is going to be ancestral trauma around powerlessness, submission, and dominance. So energy related to how one navigates control, influences, and dominance in a relationship. It's going to be here. And these could be beliefs just passed down, from family and societal expectation as well. And healing This layer is going to clearing this layer releases family beliefs and inherited fears around control and personal agency, right? That personal agency is the ability to control one's action and decisions, and to believe that you're the cause of your life's circumstances, right? So now layer 5 in the heart chakra. And this focuses, it holds inherited family patterns regarding love, relationships, and emotional expression. So it's going to have the ability to forgive oneself and others. And this layer also holds inherited beliefs, culture conditioning, and family patterns regarding love, relationship, and emotional connections. And then the pictures that you'll find in this layer is emotional burdens for grudges, resentment, and unresolved pain. And many include, when you hold grudges, many thoughts of if you hold on to it, it's almost like, if you drink the poison, the other person will die. But in reality, it's doing you the damage. But that's not the information that you're reading or that you're seeing in this layer. It's like if you hold on to it, you think you have the power, but in reality, you don't. That's why forgiveness is for you versus for the other person, is to release you from that grip. So it may include, like family trauma, such as emotional repression, abandonment could also be found here, patterns of conditional love, right? Where you put love inside a box and it should mean this. So it may contain limited beliefs about what love should look like or what is possible in a relationship. And healing this is going to release emotional scars related to past grievances and betrayals. So clearing this layer is going to help release inherited emotional blocks, allowing for a more authentic expression of love and connection. Now, layer 5 in the 5th chakra, that's the throat chakra. It's going to hold inherited patterns and beliefs around communication, right? Self-expression and truth passed down through the family lineage. So communication in relationships, including honesty and trust. So this layer is going to contain inherited beliefs and culture conditioning regarding communication and self-expression. And the information in this layer may include ancestral trauma related to silence, suppression of the voice, or fear of being heard, the dynamic of communication in personal and professional relationships. So these beliefs may be passed down from family, society, educational system about what is appropriate to say or not to say, and how much of yourself you can share, right? Very limiting. And clearing, it'll clear issues related to dishonesty, manipulation, or miscommunication in a relationship. So clearing this layer releases inherited blockages, allowing for a more liberate and authentic voice. Now, the 6th chakra, and we're going to look at the 5th layer in the 6th chakra, and that focuses on it actually connects to the spiritual aspect of perception and insight into the spiritual realm. So this layer is going to hold inherited beliefs, culture conditioning, and family patterns related to perception, intuition, and relatedness. And the pictures in here are going to be, and information is going to be the ability to see underlying psychological motivation patterns and emotion. So it's going to reflect the ability to receive spiritual visions, higher guidance, and divine insight. So it may contain limited beliefs about what is real or possible and shape your ability to trust your intuition, right? This is where you're going to find the pictures, if you have any, of religion that would influence, what you should and should not see, those limiting beliefs that we take on due to religion, or even society. And healing this layer is going to release limiting beliefs or mental patterns that cloud emotional understanding. So healing this layer is going to strengthen the spiritual perception and alignment with wisdom and the universal truth. Now, layer 7, that's the crown chakra, and we're going to look at, the seventh chakra, layer 5. We're going to look at what it holds. So this is going to hold inherited family patterns and beliefs about spirituality, religion, connection to the divine, right? So this layer holds inherited beliefs, culture, conditioning, and family patterns about spirituality, consciousness, and connection to the divine. So access, right, to the higher spiritual knowledge and the universal truths. And pictures and information in this layer may include ancestral trauma around spiritual practices, dogma, fear of the unknown. So the ability to perceive and understand divine truth, wisdom, and spiritual teaching. So these beliefs may limit or expand your understanding of your spiritual self and your place in the universe, right? So healing this layer, releasing blockages to receive and understand divine knowledge, right? So clearing this layer is going to help release inherited spiritual blockages, and it's going to really open us up, open up a path for personal spiritual awakening, free from the ancestral limitations.